Good morning. Yesterday's weight was 294.2. That did go down after the gym and a workout, but that was my first weigh-in, so that's what I wrote down. I do have on socks, but I don't think they weigh that much. 293! Solid 293! Oh my goodness. Yes. So y'all, oh my goodness, we have 4 more days of the year, and I would love to be down to 290. That would be amazing, and that's just 3 pounds away. Can I do that? Honestly, I don't know. I have Christmas today at my family's, so there's going to be lots of temptations. Yes, my socks are mismatched. These are purple. These are pink. They're the same brand. They were from the same little packet, but couldn't find the matching ones yesterday, and I needed them to wear my tennis shoes to the line dancing class. And when I go to my mom's house, I'll probably wind up taking off my shoes, and they have concrete floors and stuff, so that's why I was like, I want to keep some socks on. But anyway, I need to go eat. It is 10 something, and we need to leave at 11:30 because they live over an hour away. So I'm going to go eat some, probably just oatmeal to hold me over. I might get a coffee. Yesterday I did not get my coffee. We were going to get it, and then I thought I left a candle. I left a candle on since my hair, waking up in the morning, the ponytail shifted and everything. But I thought I left a candle lit, so we turned around to check, and then I wasn't paying attention when we were coming up on it again for the second time, and my husband just went straight to my lesson, so I did not have that. I did have chocolates from Walmart, so I still got me a sweet little goodie with some Lindors and one of the peppermint barks. A small little pack, it just had 2 in it. But yeah, all the Christmas stuff was 25% off, so I just got to make sure I'm not having, too much of it in one go. So I'm pretty good about that, about not going overboard. Now, Halloween, there was so much candy, I definitely went overboard and had a bunch of chocolate every day. But I got a small enough amount to where it's if you want this to last, you can't be having a bunch of chocolate. So, because mine, what I got for me, I'll show you. So I have the Lindors, and there's 3 per serving, and there's 7 servings, so I have 6 servings left, so it's 6 days if I have 1 serving a day. Then I've got 1 peppermint bark left, and that's 70 calories, and then I have a 6-pack of Reese's Trees. Oh my gosh. Not gonna lie, right now, I'm lazy. I want to eat the whole pack of this and call it breakfast. That would be old me, though. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna have chocolate for breakfast. So I'm gonna I don't even know if I've got a clean bowl. I haven't done dishes in a while. I'm really bad about dishes. I don't think I have a bowl. I do not. So I'm gonna have to wash a bowl from the sink and make me some strawberry oatmeal, because we don't have a ton of time, so I don't want to make pancakes, and I don't really want a taco for breakfast, even though I have the taco meat is ready. So yeah, I think I'm just going to do the 2 packets of oatmeal. Anyway, Quaker's Instant Strawberries and Cream. I have noticed one thing body-wise that's slightly changing, which is in my stomach. When I sit down, I have a crease on the side right there. It dips. So if I bend over, you kind of see it. It goes. So I have lost a couple inches there. And then my bra is getting pretty loose. Even though my measurements showed that my boobs got bigger, I think what actually happened is I have some chest muscle under the boob, or my boobs have been lifting, and so there's more higher up. I don't know. But yeah, my back, when I looked at it the other day, I noticed the bra was loose. Let's see if I can show you. So there's like several fingers worth there, so it's not as tight. Like if I bend it, it'll just go down with it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I got a little flab on my arm on the back, but also some muscles are starting to come in. You can't really tell much, but well, I guess you can, where the red thing is at. I don't know. My triceps are still, see, I just turned it and you saw the little thing pop out. So you can kind of see like the curve in the arm. That's my tricep. It's not as significant like when I don't have a pump. There you go. You see that sucker? That's a muscle. That's not fat. Anyway, I still have some fat on my arms, but it's not that much. So, but yeah, and my legs have more of a muscular definition to them in the front than they have in the past. So like if I flex, let me see if I can show you without showing you my underwear. There. Alright, so like this is me just standing, nothing. And then if I raise my toes, you can see this has a lot of definition now. And the other one, of course, has it too. So my legs have gotten a lot stronger. And then here's the side. And the back. So yeah. Breakfast. We'll be doing zero when I dump your ass on the side of the road. So we just arrived at my parents'. I did get me a small coffee at the little shop. This time I got the reindeer one, which was white chocolate, the Biscoff cookie, and whipped cream and caramel. So it was very good, and it held me over for the long drive. But we're here now, so I'm gonna bring in the presents. I didn't wrap them, I just stuck them in a bag. But anyway, I brought my little karaoke device because the kids will love that, because there's 2 little microphones, and we always do karaoke on Christmas. So we have like a legit sound system inside, because my family's very musical. But anyway, I'm going in now. They live in a big barn. I don't want to get license plates or anything, but they live in a big barn. Alright. Get my stuff. I did have another t-shirt for if it is cold, but I was hot, so I put this back on. Here is my little Christmas lunch. Chicken Parmesan bites, tortillas, and a little bit of nacho cheese. Here is dessert, and I didn't eat half the cheese, but here's the dessert. I just got one of each. Sweet.
You hear me?
So the 6-year-old has the mic.
I have a microphone because someone gave me it. The other side of it. And I found your missing remote. Actually, I think it's a microphone.
Is this on?
It's on Santa. So here you go.
Yes, it's on. What?
Here it is. Give me it.
Hello? Hello? Well, it's on.
I command you to fly.
Hello? 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 Why it's not?
Hey,
I
Jake.
command you to play.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
There's a dog
Ellie, take it back.
Ooh la 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 la. JJ's the best.
John,
Oh my goodness.
take Ellie's and sing Jingle Bells with Jay.
Hey, don't let them roll around the leaves out there, coquette turds. Hi, Clara. Okay, I know I'm scared. Carly decided to play by herself.
Oh. They're a little too far, John.
They're too loud in here for you to even
Do it just in the kitchen.
enjoy it.
In the kitchen.
Logan shaking your little legs. You're so cute.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in the one-horse open sleigh.
Hey. I am home. The drive home made me really nauseous, which happens a lot when I'm not driving, especially. I wasn't driving and it was very curvy and hilly and just, it makes me feel so bad. So I just drank some water and closed my eyes and tried to breathe normal. But anyway, so for the dinner or whatever, when I got to my sweets, there's like 600 calories of sweets with that. But they're like tiny, small ones. But anyway, I took one bite of each, and then I ate there was a piece of chocolate fudge too. I just logged it as two of the peanut butter fudges. I figure they're the same. I got that after I filmed showing y'all because I didn't realize I hadn't already grabbed it off the plate. But anyway, I took just one bite of each, and then here is my leftover, so it's like half of that. It was very good, but very rich. It was too much for one go. So I was like, I'll save that. I gave my mom and dad four of the Lindors. So just in case anyone's like counting to see if I lie or not about the treats, 4 are gone, but not from me eating them. As far as presents, I got a Christmas card and some like $50 trip money from my mom and dad. So me and Steven can go somewhere nice, get a steak or something while we're out, or maybe get a couple of like maybe 2 meals, because we're gonna go to Pittsburgh soon. And then for my sister and my brother and their kids, like my sister-in-law, I just call her my sister, but my sister-in-law, my brother, and all their kids were there. They got me Wild Dark Shore, which I think it was a book of the month one time, but it seems like it's going to be an interesting adult thriller, and I did not have it, which is hard for people to do, to get me books, because I have so many. Those shelves are all double stacked, so it's twice as much as it looks like it is. But anyway, but yeah, it looks like it's going to be good. And usually when people try to pick me out a book, I'm like, not interesting. This one, there's like people that live on a little island, so I'm like, okay, that's already given me atmospheric, but then there's a mystery going on, and so it's giving me like Ruth Ware vibes. Like mysterious person shows up on the island, they like wash ashore, and then they have this secret, and then the family that's there has a secret, and all that kind of stuff. So usually I don't like a lot of thrillers, but this actually does seem like it will be one that's interesting, and I did flip through it, and the chapters are all really short. Like the longest ones were about 7 pages long, and that's how I like my books. Especially if they're a thriller, I like them fast-paced. And it had all the different character POVs, so I think I'll like that too. I like character-driven stories that have a lot of plots, like plot twists and threads. I like those. So like The Walking Dead show, like I like to get it deep into each of the characters, but I need there to be ongoing conflicts and stuff happening or I get bored. So I can't just have a purely character-driven story. There's got to be that combo of like character and plot. Because I lose patience. But anyway, she also knows that I've been losing weight and she's also on a weight loss journey. So she found me these. And they are Drizzlicious and they're mini rice cakes. This one is cookies and cream bites. A drizzled deliciousness. But you can have 21 pieces and it's only 90 calories. So I think these will go really good with yogurt, especially if I get, like right now I have a sugared yogurt. I have the Chobani's strawberry, and that's really good. But I do want to try one of their sugar-free, so I did have a small cup of the vanilla, because they only had 2 options at my grocery store for the sugar-free, and the other one is, so there's vanilla, and then the other one is key lime pie, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to want key lime pie every day, because I try to do the yogurt just about every day. But anyway, it's just an easy way for me to get protein without it having to be meat every single time. Keep the cost down a little bit, so that's why I go for the yogurt. Plus the healthy bacteria is also in yogurt. But anyway, so I think this will pair really well to like dip it into the more plain yogurts, because I need a little texture. So like with the strawberry, it has a little bit of strawberry pieces so that it's not bland, like just going in your mouth over and over and over again with the same old, where you get sick of it. So yeah, I think this will be perfect, and it's low calorie, and it's made of with chia seeds, quinoa, and flax. So that means it's probably got good fiber. It has 1 gram of fiber, so not the greatest with fiber, but yeah, it has 1 gram of protein, 20 carbs, and 4 fat. But yeah, for a sweet treat, I think that'll be great. And then I am a notebook person. Surprisingly, I haven't bought notebooks in a while. Probably because I do have like a whole shelf full of them. But she got me a notebook pack. And she knew I liked purple. And this like teal color is like my favorite. As you can see, it matching my nails. That's in the hue range of like my favorites, and so is this purple. It's like my favorite shade of purple. These are literally my nails, and this is my toes right now, like those 2 colors. But anyway, it's got a hummingbird on it, and then there's also a hummingbird like embossed on it right there, and then the back one also has hummingbirds and flowers. And I don't think she knew this, but I love hummingbirds. Honestly, I think they're like my favorite bird, even though I was lazy and I didn't put my hummingbird feeder out for like the last 2 years. It was missing one of the thing that it hangs on, so then we got a new one, and I don't think I ever made the sugar water for it, or my husband had it out there for like 1 or 2 days, and then he was like, time to replace the sugar water, and I'm like, why couldn't it just last until it's gone? He's like, you don't want to poison the hummingbirds. But anyway, yesterday when we went to Walmart, so you saw all the candies and stuff that we got that were on sale. I mean, you didn't see the ones that my husband got, because I was just like, get them out of here, keep them in your office. But I got some goggles, because the one lady had told me to just ask the lost and found, because they do get rid of the items after they've been there for a certain amount of time. And so she's like, there's always like 30, 40 pairs of goggles that we find. But so I checked when I was there yesterday, and I guess they had already gotten rid of them because there was none. So I was like, I saw these when I was looking for a pedometer, and so I was like, all right, I'll get these. I want one that like covers the nose, but I feel like all of those are going to be kid-sized. So I just went ahead and got this, and I think there's like a thing that like squeezes your nostrils shut. because I don't swim properly. I don't know how to, like, I don't know. I don't like my face underwater for a long period of time when I'm, like, in movement, because I'm, like, breathing more. So, like, I don't want to be inhaling a bunch of water, so I need to cover my nose. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I got from them, was those 3 items. And that was who all was there. So my husband got a thing to hold his gaming stuff. So he really liked that. They did a good job with gifts. But anyway, I am still feeling nauseous. Usually it takes about half an hour after I've actually stopped and gotten out of the car for me to start to feel better. So I am going to go to my bedroom and lay down for a little bit. I might eat these by the end of the day, because I did log the whole amount, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to drink water and lay down, and I need to go to the bathroom. I've been Miss Peabody today. I don't know why. Maybe it was the 16-ounce coffee. Bear's in here by his bowl, so I'll turn the light back on. But I was watching a video with I put in my headphones on the way home, and the reception would go in and out, so sometimes the video would pause, and I would just close my eyes, and then I would, like, jerk up, because the reception would come back, and so it'd be blaring in my ears all of a sudden, and I'd be like, like I do if my husband makes sudden stops or turns. I'm very reactive. But anyway, I was watching Shakara Transformations. I think that's how you say it. She's like a bodybuilder. I don't know that she does the bodybuilding currently, because she had a baby, and I think her baby's still young, so I think she's staying home and taking care of the baby. Fixing the sheet had moved a little bit. But she was doing a video on glitter and lasers. So I will finish watching that in bed. I do have makeup on, so I should probably take it off. And I don't have any, like, makeup remover wipes, but my husband did get a thing of unscented baby wipes. So I don't take on the makeup, so I feel like this will be fine to get it off. And honestly, I think I did a better job with my makeup than going to the counter and getting it done, just because I feel like this looks a bit natural, and I used the same supplies. But I think the guy that did mine, he did a lot of contouring, and I just looked very brown and orangey. I don't think that was his fault. I think he did a very good job. But the lighting in the Sephora, it wasn't even Sephora, it was Ulta. The lighting in the store, I think, was very different from the lighting in the other places that I went to that day. So when the lighting changed, it also made me look different. So, like, the makeup scared my nephew. He's like, I don't like it, it's scary. Whereas today he did not have any comments about my makeup, because he probably didn't really tell that I was wearing any. But I am. I did concealer, I did foundation that matches. I have, like, a light pink blush on. I did the eyeliner and the mascara. I did my brows with some brow gel. And then for the eyes, I had a Kylie Jenner, like a 9-shade thing that I got for free as a birthday gift from Ulta. Like last year, I think, maybe the year before last, I don't know, but I got it for free. And so it's, like, mostly browns, and then there's, like, orange, and then, like, a light gold and a white. So I used 2 of the lighter brown shades, and so I did the dark brown everywhere, like, not everywhere, but, like, over the top and then in a little bit on both eyes. And then I did the lighter brown, like, there to there, and then I used the gold shimmery liquid eyeshadow. I really, really like it. It goes with everything. And I just put that in the crease. So that's all I did for, oh, and then the lips, I put on some um, Essential Oils Grapefruit chapstick. Because my lips were very dry, so I did that first while I was doing the rest of my makeup so it could like set in and moisturize. And then I did the MAC like plum looking color. And then I did some clear gloss over it. So the lips have gone away. But I think it still looks nice. I think I look pretty. Some days I look prettier than others. But yeah, I don't normally wear makeup, but I might start wearing it a little more often just because I spent money on it. And I like the colors. I like the expression that you can do with makeup. I just don't need makeup. Like, I feel the same about myself with or without makeup. I don't need it. I feel like some people need it. And I don't know. I just don't need it. But as artistic expression, heck yes, that's awesome. But a lot of it too is just I like the art of it, but the time, it takes time. But putting this all together took me less than 15 minutes. So I think the liquid stuff really helped it be easier to apply because I had the liquid foundation and I had the proper brushes to use and I had the liquid blush and then I had the liquid eyeshadow. So I don't know. It was a little easier. A little easier. Um, yeah, but I think I did a good job. It's not over the top. Like you can tell I'm wearing makeup, but it's more neutral looking. But I do have a lot of fun color palettes, so let me know if you want me to do some more exploring with makeup. But I go to the gym and pull stuff and all that, so I'm not going to do my makeup before going to the gym. And then if I don't have anywhere to go after, like, why am I going to put it on my face? But I don't know, it's fun. I have put on makeup before and not left the house. Like, it's fine. But anyway, I've rambled for 15 minutes, so I am starting to feel better. I'm feeling less nauseous. So I'm going to finish this video, and of course it has an ad first. But yeah, I'm going to go use the restroom while the ad's playing. And I will check in later. Here's my outfit. I didn't show y'all.
She was sleeping less.
Can you see?
The sleeps were very
Not really.
unpredictable. My boyfriend was working a lot, so it
Hold
was
on.
difficult for me to get out of the house in general.
I'm going to show you my little skinny jeans. Oops. If I can get it to stay. You can't see the drawers in the way. I've got stacks of clothes where I normally set it. There we go. Let me see.
Whenever I've been depressed, but I can feel even with my hormones now, I'm not as my mother was 6 months yesterday, and I'm feeling less calm. But I think it's the change because the newborn phase is kind of easy. It's not when it's the first time because it's scary. You don't know what you're doing, and the hormones are still high. But on reflection, it wasn't hard because she wasn't sleeping a lot, so that was kind of easier. It's just dealing with a newborn. And like everything's new, and then your hormones are
These are my size 14 skinny jeans.
For me, I'm finding that in between phase until like the last month or so, I'm finding that harder than what it is now.
I'm getting smaller. I feel smaller right here.
She's more aware. She's sitting up. She's doing things. She's like not quite. Well, she's almost crawling. She's like if she's in her bed, she will move around the whole bed.
This is my like.
Big bed. She's got like a big Montessori bed.
This is where I say my waist is. My belly button's down here, but this is the smallest part.
She's just more engaging, and she's easier to calm down, and she's getting more open with food and trying different things. And like for example, a thing we're doing is like I'm giving her a little bit of water.
Wow.
I mix it with kefir, and she loves that.
50.
We tried formula.
I don't remember it being that small.
She wasn't super keen.
All right, let's do the fat part.
I'm going to maybe try a different formula and see if she likes it because we are trying straws. She loves drinking from a straw and she
This is my belly button. It's less than 56 inches. All right.
That we can do to keep her entertained for like an hour or so.
Bra line.
That other in between phase, it was just like I need food now immediately or it's hysteria. and it's like hard to deal with. And then if your partner's working and like there's only certain times a day I can go train because otherwise it's late in the evening and I can't. It was hard. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard. But even being able to go a couple of times a week, which a lot of times it was, maybe like
45 and a half.
3 times a week. It was.
Alright,
Nice.
and then
So
pants.
it was good for my mental health just to get out of the house, and that's the thing I would definitely recommend new moms because it's very
If I can
easy
get
to
it
become
down there.
bogged down
There
in
we go.
wanting to do everything and wanting to be at home with a baby. But you definitely need like half an hour or an hour every day just to get out of the house and just be on your own away from the baby. If it's to go for a walk,
Going over
like
my
that's what we
pants.
would do at one point. I would just be like, when you come home from work, I'll be like, yeah, just have to stay here, and I would walk to the supermarket and like just buy something, whatever really, but just for me to get out and just have some time away for me from the baby, from everybody, just to collect myself. And it's important. No, you're being naughty. Get back to your bed. Get back to your bed. You're a naughty girl. Head back. Now.
Stuck under there.
You're naughty. You were growling. You're not allowed to.
45 and a fourth.
Still much better. And my social health. And I'm realizing that I am leaving the house more. I am talking to more people on a day-to-day basis. I'm engaging with more activities. I'm doing more in my life because I've built an ecosystem of engagement with people through physical activity that allows me to regularly interact with others. And I'll tell you, that's something I struggle with as a creator. And honestly, I'm an extrovert and introvert, so it's sometimes hard for me to like reach out to people.
45.
That's a new one to hear.
A place to build friendships on a day-to-day basis.
Now, one measurement that I have not been taking that I think you should, because this will actually tell you if you're like obese, is your neck. Your neck, I think, is supposed to be like 13 inches or less. I think mine's been up to like 17 before. I'm not sure. I can't see.
Couldn't do anything years later. I mean, to be fair, like even now she struggles with a lot of stuff. It's getting better. To be fair, her deadlift is like almost
16 and a fourth. So it's still big, but I think it has gone down and it's been more comfortable to sleep at night. Normally, I like tuck my my comforter in between my boobs. That way my boobs aren't like up in my neck. And I haven't had to do that this week. So I think that means that my neck has started to go down a little bit. So that's awesome. Yeah. This is what I'm watching.
It's a space to really work on yourself. However, if you are triggered by numbers, it may not be a great place for you because they do use numbers to like help you track your progression.
Anyway,
for me,
I am feeling a lot better since getting home. For dinner, I got 2 huge tacos and water. And then I have the leftover sweets if I want to eat those tonight. And I've still got like less than 100 calories left, maybe enough for a small portion of yogurt. But I feel like it's already evening. I was ready to eat again. Oh, it's only 7. So I might get hungry again later. But this is quite large. There's a lot of meat in here. I think it was like 125 grams or so of just the taco meat. These are whole wheat. They're like 50 calories each. So a lot less calories than the gluten-free ones I was using. And they're still just as big as the gluten-free ones. And I think there was like 6 or 7 grams of protein per shell. Or am I thinking fiber? I don't know. Anyway, they were better than all the other options, including the high protein one. They had more than the high protein ones. So I got these. But yeah, I'm going to eat and I'm going to watch 911 Lone Star or whatever. Is that what it's called? Lone Star? Yep. All right. Hungry again, so I'm going to have a serving of the little white cheddar gluten-free Cheetos. I also found my salted caramel clusters that I've been missing for like 2 weeks. So that's awesome, but I'm not going to have any tonight. I'm going to end the night with one of these Reese's White Trees.